experience.
For what's about to happen. You on point for what's about to happen. This nigga is crazy.
Nah, man, nah. What up, 3 times, yo? You already know who it is. You already know what's going on. It's Listen Stream Cop Drop. You know what I mean? I'm the one and only big homie, Stretch Armstrong, aka the man that be bouncing across the land. Got the greatest right hand in the land. You know who it is.
It's your girl, Matter Money, aka Trap. Yeah.
All right, so this quarantine is fucking with everything. So y'all, we appreciate y'all patiently. We appreciate the love. Like, let's get into it. Let's go ahead, man, because this fucking Rona.
Club Corona, Club Quarantine, Club Corona. What's good? What's going on out there, Jersey? How is the people being contained and entertained during this quarantine? Club Corona.
Yo, straight up. If it's either it's like two things. It's you either on IG Live watching a DJ set or a producer battle or a songwriter battle, or you heavily invested in OnlyFans. But OnlyFans got their little bubble burst because Pornhub giving away premium for like a week. You know what I mean? So.
What? Wait, okay. I got some real work to do. I got some other work to get into.
Yo, it's
I
crazy,
know going to like that premium.
Yo,
all right.
Listen.
That's not that pro am shit.
Listen, shout out to everybody. This Corona turned everybody into creators. Like, Corona turned everybody into creators, because I swear,
Corona creators.
It's a lot.
Corona creators out there.
Like, Corona creators. It's a lot of new OnlyFans that's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, now before we even go there, OnlyFans is way more. You know what I mean? You got people doing aerobics and doing a lot of things on OnlyFans, but
that's fact. You feel me? You
know what I mean? It's just a lot more out there. So shout out.
I'm telling you, IG is comparing with OnlyFans right now, because a lot of these rappers and a lot of these managers out here getting popping.
Shout out to Boosie, yo.
Big Fendi. Motherfucker.
Big Fendi.
Shout out to Tory Lanez. He had Meg up there twerking like he
Tory Lanez.
Everybody's going.
He had some bullshit up there.
Yeah, but out of the real producers and the DJs and stuff like that, who's some of the standouts for you guys been popping Club Corona, Club Quarantine off for us?
Ninth Wonder, you know what I mean? First of all, shout out to D Nice, because D Nice took it there. Like, D Nice, he was in the bag, like, and he had the whole world crack. So shout out to D Nice. But like, shout out to Questlove, Primo, Kid Capri, Tony Touch.
Let's go.
Tony Touch.
Let's go.
But the one that really did it for me, because of like the hip hop and Ninth Wonder, yo. Ninth is playing that shit. Not just that shit, but shit that niggas forgot about and never heard before. Like, I heard an ODB remix. Man, I wish I'd have recorded that shit. Like, cause like, Ninth had the best set. Like, anybody that really like fuck with hip hop, like, you'll say Ninth's set was just a tad bit better than D Nice's. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. D Nice was playing samples and all that. Like, he was balanced across the board. He had the Obamas. You know what I mean? He's played for the Obamas, so his set is a little bit more friendly. Ninth's set was so unfair. It was, oh my god. So shout out to Ninth. Like, for me, Ninth got his shit off. Like, you know what I'm saying?
DJ Premier was out there playing some unreleased tracks. I got a chance to catch that. Manny Fresh had a real nice little set going on.
Word.
For real though. Swiss Beats and Timberland had their beat battle again. All the same shit they had at fucking Hot 97 2017. They also had one before then. I wasn't too impressed with all of that, but it's good just to see everybody's keeping active out there. What else was going? Timbo and Scott Storch made a beat on live. That was real interesting to watch. What else? Who else got out there? Oh yes, we did just have the songwriter battles, Neo and I can't pronounce the other name.
Oh, Janta, some shit like that.
Yes, Neo.
Yeah.
And Hit Boy and Boy Wonder had a a little like an update. That was like an updated one. Like if you
Yeah,
really in this like last 10 years of hip hop, that's what they was giving to you. They was putting all their hits
a
out
whole
there.
bunch of Drake songs.
I mean, they working. They out there working. They working. All right, they working. So that was all lovely to see. But yeah, everybody is on live. I do want to say though, because D Nice did start it off with the throwbacks and stuff like that. Everybody ain't a fucking DJ, dog. I don't want to go on 50 Cent's IG and see him motherfucker trying to pull out oldies but goodies. You know what I mean? Like, nah,
I
nigga,
know,
stay
right?
in your
Like,
lane. Give me some unreleased G Unit shit. You feel me? Give me some shit like that. Let it go. Let it pop off like that. Everybody's not a DJ, but it is fun to see that everybody's engaging with their fans and keeping their fans together. So through
right.
this time, all right. You finished rolling up? Let me.
I'm coming. Yeah, I'm still gonna be
You
dancing. Though,
finish
what's
up.
up?
Let me know. Let me know when you finish rolling up. I got something for you. All
Oh
right.
man, nah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So
Talk to me. Go ahead.
let me know when you finish rolling up. I got something for you. All right.
All right.
Everybody know this first quarter of hip hop is come to a close. We're now in the second quarter of hip hop. We're in it for
All
about a week now. It ain't no big deal. We only in it till a week. What's some of the best projects that came out this first quarter though? Let's keep it steady.
All right. So for me personally, like, if you want some of my drinks, like
Yes.
Allegory by Royce, you know what I mean. After the end of the day by Anakin, by Fly Anakin, that's an
Okay.
amazing project. I really fuck with that. Oh no, and Mad Libs, The Professionals.
Ooh,
Um, yeah, that was heat. The Circus by Mick Jenkins was my shit. I fuck with that. Black Habits by D Smoke. Three-piece
got it.
set by Currency. You know what I'm saying? And the Appetition by Raekwon. Like, so far, those have been like the joints. If you want to throw J Elect and, you know what I mean, if you want to throw J Elect and Hove on there, yeah, but let's throw J Elect and Hove on there. It's like
Okay.
that's I have mixed, you know what I mean, mixed feelings about that. You know what I mean?
All right. That's a strong list right there.
Yeah,
I
what's up
do
with
got
you though?
I do got Currency on there. The Tonight Show. We're gonna get into a little something else with him too.
Mm-hmm.
The God Fahim's Lost Kings album. I like that.
Mm.
Yep. I got on here Hush Kingpins, King of the Underworld. Let's go. Let's get it.
Okay. Okay,
For
Huss,
my
yeah.
nigga Wash P the Pimp. Let's go. Wash P the
Yeah,
Pimp.
we
Big
yeah.
killer. Let's get it. Let's go. Uncle Murders, Don't Come Outside. I really did enjoy that
You
project.
still fuck, yeah, you was fucking with that
Yep.
heavy. You was.
Juno dropped. Um,
Mm.
I was fucking with that a little bit. I had my reservations about it, but the more I listened to it, the more I got into it. I had the pleasure of talking to Shay Noir on the timeline. She disclosed to me that none of these are like her debut album. These are all mixtapes. These are not full LPs. And her debut album, The Essence, will be coming shortly, but we're probably going to get another project from her in between her debut LP, The Essence. So
Alright.
always salute to, you know what I mean, when everybody correspond back with the true ones out here. Planet Ages Trusty Chain I got on there. And I had D Smoke's Black Habits and everything like that. Denzel Curry's Unlocked. I still be listening to that. I
Really?
still listen to Denzel Curry's Unlocked. You feel me? I kind of like that. I know a lot of people didn't like it too much, but I personally enjoyed that. Honorable mention, Lil Wayne funeral, Eminem's murder music to be murdered by.
Those
Um
are those are your good, like, okay, go ahead. Okay, true. Those are, you said honorable
honorable
mention.
mentions.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, honorable mentions. All right, all right. Since we already brought up currency, I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna put it right here. I got another challenge for the people, Jersey.
Okay, what's up?
Another challenge for
Yeah,
the
yeah, I'm
people.
done rolling up. What's up?
Since I got a challenge for you right after this challenge. Fuck with your girl. So anyway, right? Currency, DJ Fresh, The Tonight Show. One of our better projects that dropped in the first quarter. They have released the instrumentals off of this project.
Wow.
That
Shout out
was
to
something.
DJ Fresh.
Shout out to
Yeah.
DJ Fresh because these are all live instrumentals. He did not use any type of drum machine. We seen him do a couple of these beats live, showing you his prowess. All right,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm extending the courtesy out to all the rappers that fuck with us. I'm gonna tag everybody in this. The
Yeah.
LSCD Currency Challenge. We take one of these beats off of this. I also got another project from Currency. I found out that the instrumentals drop is him and Static Selectors Gran Turismo. All right.
That was my shit. That was
Okay.
hard. That was hard too.
Right. So when I
Yeah,
found out
yeah,
both of them dropped, because that just dropped recently, the instrumentals on that. Big up
yeah.
to everybody dropping the instrumental works to these things. Let everybody get involved. Let the DJs out there get some burn, because everything is not available on wax anymore.
It's just bringing back the essence of the freestyle and making niggas rap again. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
go.
So
Let's
hopefully,
go.
you know what I mean,
So
get some
you
dope shit
feel
out.
me?
So
I'm
yeah,
extending the courtesy out there to a couple people I deal with, a couple people that deal with the show. You feel me? Y'all all gonna be invited to do this. I know it's hard in club quarantine. You feel me, to really get to the studio and stuff like that. So however you want to prepare it, if you want to do a video with the music in the background, if you can do it more professional, if you can do it however you want to do it, drop it off to us. Make sure you use the hashtag. Everybody will be fully informed. But there we go. Let me hear your
yeah.
worst projects for the first quarter so far.
Um, that's why. All right. So the albums that made this list was just because I don't know. I guess they're more honorable mentions because I enjoyed some parts of it, but overall I was like disappointed. That
Okay.
was Jada's Ignatius, Eminem's
Ooh,
music,
I
Eminem's
hated that
music to
shit
be
so much.
murdered.
I ain't even remember that shit, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Right, like that. But that funeral and music to be murdered by, like those are the ones that were disappointments. Like they were disappointments, I guess,
I
because
respect it.
the Herald MCs and lyricists that they came from. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
Right.
y'all are cemented as greats. All y'all gotta do is just fucking rap, and y'all be trying to make shit like for the, you know what I mean, kind of keep up, and that's not too much of the thing that I like fucking with.
Right.
Jada's album was a little bit more personal, so you know, I guess he kind of gets a pass, but not really. But at the same time, you know,
No pass given.
yeah, you know what I mean. And JLX, like I said, you already know my thing about JLX. I wanted more. Like I wanted more of it, and it just, you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of a half glass half empty, half full type situation. So
I definitely
yeah.
could dig it. Man, some of y'all gonna kill me for my list, but here we go with this. Right. All right, Jazzo to warm up. We both wasn't feeling that at all.
I
You know
didn't
what I mean?
even. I don't even know why you even say like that's the
I
thing.
have
But
to.
all
I
right,
have to. I have to. I have to put it. I have to put it down here. You feel me? We
all
did
right.
review it. Jazzo's the warm up. You feel me? Redman's Project, 3 joints.
It's all right, but that's not a
So
full project. That was not. Yeah,
it's not a full project, but
yeah,
it's work. So it's
yeah.
project. So Blueface dropped the album Find the Beat. I listened to it. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I be somehow praying that he's gonna pull something out somewhere. He ain't never find a beat on this album. So the name of the album Find the Beat, crazy. Yo Gotti's Untrapped. I was kind of very disappointed by that. I can't get into it. And man, Bodie James, Price of Tea in China,
Oh,
man.
Bodie James. Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I'm gonna bring up Bodie James later in the show when we're reviewing something else. But I definitely want to let the people know, like, listen, dog, I don't deal with rappers that just be doing it like this. I cannot at all. I
Mm.
can't. It's too boring. He got such good lyrics, but it's too boring to me. You feel me? I can't. Maybe over time somebody will talk to this man, but just not for me. Just not for me. You are not gonna make it through the Kush Up challenge, my nigga. Let me tell you.
You don't think
Jersey,
so?
I'm inviting you to a Kush Up challenge right here on the show. This is what it is. I
What
said,
is it?
oh, I know
10 is like 10,
it's
right?
10
Oh my
ten
god.
without exhaling. All right, let's
All right,
go.
hold
Number
on. Let me stretch real
one.
quick. Hold on, let me stretch. Let me get my stretch out real quick. Hold on. That is
Yeah,
fucking
I already told you. I
phenomenal.
told you.
All right, so 10,
Uh,
right?
all right, let's go. Let me see
Oh
how
my
strong you
god.
is. Let me see what you got going on with you. Get it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, real smoker for real. The rest of the show go get wow. What?
And I'm roll like, I rolled up like the biggest joint. Even expect you to
I
actually do
was
that
watching. I was watching you. I've been plotting for this for like a week now. I'm like, yo, you think you're gonna be smoking on this
Oh, this
joint all
nigga
this time and
crazy.
not go Kush up challenge? Yeah, he did it, y'all. You know what I mean? Round of applause
Oh
for
my
my
god, I'm just
right-hand
gonna blow
man.
me like, yeah, that's crazy.
Don't call
Oh,
him the
that's funny as hell.
420 chef for nothing. All right, all right, all right. Niggas don't be up, dog. You lucky I don't smoke where I
Oh my
be at.
god. All right, what's up though? All
All
right, this
right, all
nigga
right,
is
all right.
wild.
Let's get into some new releases and stuff for the people. Listen, this
I
shit
did
about to
not
go
think, yo,
down.
I swear to God, I do not know why I didn't think you were gonna say some shit like that. But all right,
You should already know. You should
yeah,
already know. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right. I'm gonna start from last week because we have been a while away for a little while. So I'm gonna start with last week's drop. Um, Black G's, Edo, Flower City Street Bible. Uh,
mm.
I know how you felt about that. Did you get around listening to that?
Yeah. It was a little different. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I had like certain expectations, like, you know what I'm saying, from a lot of the previous Edo projects. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? But I felt like this was a little change of pace. It was still kind of dope, but you know what I mean? I think it took me a couple, like I had to give it a few, you know what I
right.
mean, a few dances to get into it. But nevertheless, like, you know what I mean, I wasn't disappointed, you know what I'm saying? I'm just
Right.
suggesting to the natural fan, don't go in with expectations. Open your ears a little bit and give it a chance.
Yeah, no,
You
that's
know
a
what I mean?
fact. I'm not from. I wasn't familiar with Black G's. Like you, for me, I'm familiar with Ito. Ito is one of the best like rapper producer combinations that we do have running around in the underground. I'm gonna always pay him his respects. He made one of the most fire projects for me for last year in Rock America with the Free Lord.
Yeah,
Um, since then, he's made the Circle with DJ Wally Clark, Heather Gray with Willie the Kid. He has all his body of work and stuff like that. That I really do fuck with him. But this particular project, I had to get familiar with Black G's. This is one of these artists. He has to work a little bit. He did have a Shade Noir feature on here in
shit, yeah,
Stindos. That was kind of dope. Yep, that was dope. Um, 38 Speech also is on here with Holy Water. We should expect to
yeah,
see shit 6 shots overkill from him real soon too. If
yeah,
I'm not mistaken. But it's like Ito's production, dog. Ito's production. He's been around for so long on the low, and he has really grown into this whole thing. One of my best projects for him, Pyrex Dialect. That's kind of older. He did
yeah,
have a project, New York, new money, whatever. Where he got stacked bundles and stuff on there. I'm a stack bundles head, so
yeah,
anytime his name is out, I already know what's going on with it. But I always gonna show my respect to Ito, Black G. You for me, you know what I mean. As you progress, you'll get better with this. But I see a little space in here. I see what's going on with it.
yeah.
So
Like,
I like that.
yeah, but like the one song that really stood out to me though was like New Crack Era. I felt like Ito
Mm-hmm.
got off on that. Like, I don't know, like he was, I don't know what he did or what he was feeling in that moment or when he made that, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Ito's
like
verses
that's,
is good. Ito's verses is progressing too, though. He's changed his
yeah,
style up too.
yeah, he
You
was
know
he
what I
was
mean?
he was talking slick on that. So yeah, shout out
Yes,
to Ito for that.
most certainly, most certainly. All right, all right, all right. Moving right along, move right along. Listen, you want to talk about disappointments, Jersey? The
Mm.
Weeknd finally dropped his album. I've been like wanting a new Weekend album for fucking 1,000 years. You feel me? I'm a huge Weekend friend from day one. Nobody talk as greasy and as filthy as him singing the songs. I often refer to him as a hood angel. He sounds like a hood angel to me because he be sitting out here talking all of this crazy shit. Like he will degrade a bitch in a second. I do not have a problem with nobody doing that while they singing. But this after hours joint, I'm not even gonna hold you. This project was there. It wasn't for me, dog. Um, it's so hard. He has his 80s sound going on this project, right? Which is not a bad thing, but I'm so used to having a big song sound from the weekend, like, call out my name, tell your friends about it, even often, The Birds Part 2. all of these things, but he really tried to put everything, like a song or two for every fan of what he does. And it came. I ain't really fucking with it too. There's only two tracks on there I really like. It's the first and the second track. After that, I know everybody's in the Snow Child, Escape for LA, all of this shit. My shit on there personally, my overall
Yes,
favorite track is Too Late, but I can't do it.
um,
Drop the ball.
I've never really fucked with the Weeknd. Like, let me go ahead. Like, nah, like, because we come from an era of like I'm not even gonna say the age range, but you know where we come from, an era of when it comes to just male singing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, nah, like you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to like to go from like even like just the latest latest from like Dwelle's, D'Angelo, so on and so forth. Like, I like neo soul singing. Like, I like to hear that deep, you know what I mean, harmony, you know what I mean, just soulful music, you know what I mean, deep soulful music. With the Weeknd, it's not like I think what helped, what fucked me up was just like his sound. He sounds like an off-tune piano. However, he got some hits, he got some bangers. He's made some noise. So respect where respect is due. You know what I'm saying?
He don't make love songs. This is the thing, though. He's not making love songs.
You bring the drugs and I could bring the pain and some shit like that song and all of that. Like, dope concept with the writing. But yeah, you're right. He's not making. Writer. Yeah, you know what I mean? He's not writing drug songs. Like, I mean, he's not writing love songs. He's just writing feelings. He's writing moods. He's writing vibes. So, you know what I mean? I kind of walked into this trying to have that type of anticipation on what I was going to hear, and I'm like you. You know what I mean? I heard the rip of the Jeanne hook on what was that, on Snow Child? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then Escape from LA, and then Scared to Live. If I had to, you know what I mean, reach a little bit further, you know what I mean, Scared to Live. That was it for me, and I was just like, you know what I mean, I really like. I don't know. Like, I think this is the one where he starts falling out that limelight. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people gave him a long career because he was fucking with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know. I can see that. Drake had nothing to do with this album. Like, Drake had nothing to do with this album. If I'm not mistaken, it's not on OVO or anything. Like, it's on some other label.
They just not rekindled their friendship back or whatever. But the Weeknd does more for Drake writing wise than Drake has ever did for the Weeknd. I'm gonna put that smooth out there. Like,
I mean, I know that.
So,
I know that.
You know what I mean? And ever since he had his success with that the 50 Shades of Grey movie, whatever, stuff like that, he totally turned pop. So so when you come to this point in your career, you have to have those elements in there. Then you gotta try to stay true to your fans. Yeah, he should have went. I thought he was gonna go all the way back to the beginning of his career, where it's just druggy, loved out music or whatever. But that's not what we got here.
Fiend love. Fiend love.
Yes, fiend love. You feel me? But it didn't really do it to me. So, yeah, I'm sorry, the Weeknd. You know what I mean? And the new Messiah will not be immaculately accepted by me off of this album, because that's what the goal was when this shit dropped. So that's serious. So we're gonna move right along. Childish Gambino had dropped a project. He had secretly dropped a project at the beginning of the coronavirus shit. And he re-released it. It's called 3/15/20, but it actually came out a week later after the date. That's that first date that came out for it.
Yeah, it came out on Apple first. Apple. Like, he had some kind of deal, contract worked out with Apple, because it was after Coachella, I want to say. He got on the iPhone and did an airdrop, and anybody that got the airdrop got his shoe that was supposed to come out with Adidas that never came out.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, cross marketing, you know how they do, you know what I'm saying? So he just gave it to them a week early, so a lot of people could be like, oh, we're going back to Apple to try to get, you know what I mean? But I don't know. The album was all right, like,
interesting.
Yeah, it was. It's like niggas try to be on their Prince shit, you know what I'm saying? And or rather, with him being, so Atlanta, I put him in the bag of Andre 3000, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like this was like a Love Below-ish type album.
Yeah, I could see that now that you're saying that. That didn't quite cross my mind as I was listening to it.
Yeah.
it was very noisy to me. I ain't gonna front. Like this album was very noisy to me.
Trying the whole,
It was
yeah,
good. It was a whole vibed out session. I did want to turn it off as I was listening to it. I wanted to see what was happening next because he did have this 80s production going on. He was sampling a lot of 90s hooks in there. He was stealing a lot of 90s hooks from
yeah,
people. Anderson .Paak was on here too, doing a whole bunch of work and stuff like that. But in my mind, right, I was like, this was the album that Kanye West would have made if he would have dropped Turbo Graphic 16. It was giving me that kind of this thing going on in these melodies and these harmonies where Childish Gambino, he was rapping, he was singing raps on here too. He wasn't just coming out singing. It wasn't like that Red Bone song type thing going on here.
yeah,
He was rapping, melodic raps. Here we go. He was giving us melodic raps. So you feel me, but I don't know.
yeah.
He can keep this shit too. He can keep it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nah, I mean, it's here or there. I feel like you got to be in the mood to do it because I mean, a mood to listen to it because I feel like it's a lot of trial and error.
Very noisy.
The one song that everybody will know from this is 4226 or Feel Like Summer. You know what I'm saying? That's the one joint that he put out where he had the dope ass visual where you had like Migos, Beyonce in it, like 21 Savage, they were all drawn in, you know what I'm saying? And
oh yeah, that was on this?
Yeah.
You put this on this too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that has a whole lot of spins and that has a whole lot of views and all of that. So
that's
you know what I mean?
He was looking for,
but
I'm telling you, all those numbers confuse me, dog. I'm like, yeah, like all these dates, every song is a number. Like that was.
All I think it was just markers. Like if you put the whole album out, I think I don't know. I could be wrong though. I was just guessing, but like when I look at it, like 1238, I was fucking with Time 19. I was fucking with a couple of the songs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was just I was in a cool out moment. I was fucking with the cooking, so it was just running and I was just peeking at it. But I mean, with him, I'm not expecting him to be a super dope MC. I think with him it's just that he's smart and he can rap. Like if he wanted to, he could rap, but he knows how to make music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like like you said, it was a whole bunch of sounds, but he knows how to put them together to kind of make sense. It was just a trial and error album. I'm not too mad at him for it because it's different and it wasn't trash. It wasn't too bad. Like it wasn't bad. Like it was just different. Like
it wasn't bad at all.
It
was very noisy to me. That's
like,
all.
It's different. You gotta. Like I said, Andre 3000, Love Below. If you got that type of like vibe in your heart, throw that on.
Yeah, as soon as you said that, I'm like, you know what, Jersey is fucking dead on, spot on. Because I didn't catch that at all here. It was just like all of these elements was trying to come together. He was trying to get his Prince on, you feel me? He was trying to draw from the 80s, but bring 90s. And there was all this mashups and stuff going on. But then there was, parts in the production where it was just like real noisy. And I was like, But it was good though. I ain't gonna lie. So, all right. You got the one off. You feel me? We ain't gonna style on. You got the one off. I don't think I'll be revisiting this for any particular reason, but you feel me? It's all right though.
It's all right though. You know how it go. Yeah.
All right, real quick, niggas that shouldn't make music no more. Paul Wall. What the fuck is Paul Wall making a album called Mind Over Matter? He is too old to be making druggy music. We're not trying to hear none of this shit. I'm not beat. I'm not beat. Why? I don't understand why he decided to drop this project. That's all. You don't even have to say nothing about it, Jersey. You don't even have to say nothing about it. Because I don't understand what the fuck that was about, dog. I don't get that at all. Niggas that shouldn't make albums no more.
You know what I mean? Everybody know rap.
Everybody trying to eat, dog.
Rap is a young man's sport, and it's like for somebody that really didn't have a chip in the ring that big or that heavy when he had his run, you should just leave it alone.
Leave it alone. It's crazy as hell.
I didn't listen to it. I'm sorry. It's
no, you should. You didn't. This is what happened when I opened the project up from the artwork, right? I said that, you know what, this ain't even it. We're supposed to be trying to steer away from all of these elements in hip hop. We're supposed to be trying to take the druggy music away from hip hop. So here your old ass come up in here talking about lean Zans. Nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up and go somewhere and
You
make
don't
some
even
teeth,
do
is
that
this the
shit.
same?
Like,
This is the same nigga that makes teeth, right? This is what I'm saying. Like, this is the
yeah, like
same
we
nigga that
know you
makes.
don't even do
Yeah,
that
go do
shit.
that. Go do that,
Yeah,
my
we know
nigga.
you don't do that shit, man.
Nah, so it was crazy. Another what the fuck moment, Jersey. Stay with me. Stay
I
with me,
know
y'all.
I'm tripping. Like I'm tripping right now because it's the fact of Paul Wall talking about lean and that shit is dead. Like everybody know ain't nobody fucking with lean. Like
Dog, I don't know what his whole goal was here or what was happening here. Like I kind of lost all respect for whatever fuck he
the
had
album
in the
artwork kind of looked like tissue paper. I didn't pay attention to it, but it looked like wrapping paper or something. Like, and now you
it
telling me it
did.
was like all drug references. It's
It
like
was
what the
all
fuck?
drug references on the artwork. When you go back and look at it, you will see it's a couple lean, it's pills, it's skull and crossbones. It's these type of things going on in the album cover. Yes,
Because I mean, I
yes.
just skimmed past. You know, I mean, you see the name Paul Wall, whatever. I was like, nah, I'm not listening to that shit. And I saw the white with the little.
Yep, that's what
Wow.
it was.
Like, I'm
Yep.
sorry, my mind's blown. No, I'm still with you, but that
It's
shit
okay.
sounds
No, I know
crazy
you
as a
was. I know you
fuck.
was. I wanna try to bring you to another place now. You feel me? Close your eyes for me, Jersey. Let me guide you through this next project because the RZA, uh, the RZA dropped an album.
My eyes are open for this shit. You are not.
The RZA dropped a album called Guided Explorations. Now, it's not music. This is the RZA trying to help you meditate through your day to day, but being guided by him. I do not know what the fuck anybody is thinking about right now. What is going on right now that the RZA drops a guided explorations project to help you meditate? What's up with this, Jersey man?
I don't know. I don't like. Like I really swung on everything, yo. Like, cause I was like, yo, RZA put out an album, like,
Yes.
and I thought it was gonna be like a soundtrack to the little Iron Fist movies, cause you know he been having them shits going and shit. But it was like, yo, like this man really got a whole fucking talking video of like it's the longest story ever. Like I don't know what the fuck. Like yo, that shit is so extra, man. Like
Dog, I got so
yo,
confused because I thought the first track, rappers talk on, they talk in their intros. Might not be a song, it might just them be talking. I'm like, all right, he's talking. What the fuck is he talking about? Let me
right.
skip to the next track. The next track, he's talking. And the next track, he's talking. And track after track after track. One
It
point in
was
there, he was like, imagine yourself on the moon. I was like, you know what? You're done, son. I was like, I was like, you know what? You're finished. It's over. We can't. We
yo,
can't even be friends, dog. I don't know
like I
what's
can't like I'm I'm laugh I like I'm laughing because it was like unexpected. But whatever like whatever purpose, you know what I mean, God bless. I hope he gets to it and he reaches his purpose and you know what I mean and you know what I mean, like I don't know. It's just that's just not my like bruh, like that shit was like he put that shit on everywhere. Like he don't sell it in special stores and nothing. Like he got that shit on Apple. He got it on
that's all
Tidal.
title, dog.
Like
New
that shit is
release, hip hop.
everywhere, yo. Like that shit is everywhere. It's
New hip
not
hop
one
release.
verse, not one lyric, one bar. None of that shit is on that album, and it's under the hip hop albums. Like
For
yo,
meditation
like
music, the production is dope. I don't even know how to. I can't even. It's not. It's nothing I could do with this here. I'm lying, dog. It's nothing I could do with this here.
I it was just like it was whoa. It was like what? Like, yeah,
It's
like,
deeper.
yeah.
It's deeper verses in hip hop that'll take me to other places, other than this man just talking to us. All right, man. All right, man. Let's stop the foolishness. Let's
That
get
shit was
busy. All right.
crazy.
This
All
is
right.
great. All right. Here come the real. Here come the real deal of it all. New releases for this week. You feel me? Jeezy dropped another project. 2020 Pyrex Vision. Lo and behold, tag team back again with Shorty Red Jersey. How do you feel about this project?
Like, I felt like this was long overdue, but it was like, it's like too little too late, low key, because it's like, I think Jeezy had his time. You feel me? Like, don't get me wrong, Jeezy had his time. He's one of the people that actually kind of got better, but people slept on him for some odd reason, and I don't know why. He's had hits. He's had hits even amongst his major misses, but Shorty Red was like so. He was like so like a big responsibility of his fame when he blew up. Like Shorty Red had gave him all the heat in like first 2 albums and all the mixtapes and all of that. So like for them to come back right now, it was I feel like it was a dope effort. Well, I won't even say a dope effort because it was like a lot. It was like 7 songs and like a lot of the songs kind of sounded the same. Jeezy had the same flow through every beat.
But he always have the same flow, Jersey.
Not necessarily like that. Like he be talking a little different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the song, the first song, the 2020 Pyrex Vision song, that's Jeezy. Like that's the essence of Jeezy. I'm talking about the way they put the ad-libs on there, everything, like the lines and all of that. Like that's the way he's supposed to sound. But then when you put it on every beat, like any beat and every beat, it sound trash. Because like, I mean, Jeezy would switch up according to whatever beat he was dealing with. It might be a simple flow or a simple little switch up, but it's a variation to match the beat. But this nigga used the same flow 7 songs through. It's like, nah,
Jeezy one of those artists that stays in his lane all the time. He never really fluctuates too far out of that. That's one of the problems we had from him for all these years. He never showed us a range. What I do want to say about this is that this is mature trap music. Now, if you notice, Shorty Red took a fine line in pulling those trap beats back. He's not giving you that full force of elements that goes on in trap music where it's really, it's really big, it's really around you and stuff like that. And Jeezy is talking what Jeezy talks best. But I do want to tell everybody, don't y'all feel real dumb for fucking dick riding or for Thug Motivation 104 and saying that this was it and that shit was not it. I would take this project over Thug Motivation 104. Like, you feel me? That's the one where he had on the cowboy boots and the fucking, he had on the hard bottoms and the vest for one of his singles and shit off of that. Everybody was riding high.
I can't even think of a song.
You can't think of a song off of that project because it was him out of his element a little bit, but he still was staying in his lane. But for everybody who was dick riding that project for Jeezy and Shorty Red to come and throw something like this out there and let you remember why you fuck with Jeezy,
Nah. Okay, so then, what song was the All There? What album was All There on with Bankroll Fresh?
That was two albums.
2 albums. That was the Snowman joint.
This was a while back. I don't want to be misquoted on it because that was right around the time Bankroll passed away. So he's been gone a while now. So I'm gonna sit there and say it just like that. You feel me? I don't know which one it was
crazy.
On. But this last project. Yeah, 104. You're not gonna be able to. You feel me? You're not.
Yeah, because the one with Bankroll Fresh had like Valet and all that shit. Like it had a couple songs on that more than 104. Like 104 had like, it had like the opening song, like 1 or 2 songs. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was when it had Jeezy. It had Jeezy face.
Was talking and he was pretending to be. You know, I like a hater. I love when people hate me. You know, that was going on 104. But you know, it was good to see this project coming from Jeezy. I respect this project a lot because he's back in his element and stuff like that. But all y'all people out there that was really on Thug Motivation 4 or whatever, fuck, nah, man. Y'all
that nigga was, man, listen, Jeezy is having the time of his life.
Oh, yeah, man.
He's singing Tevin Campbell to his chick in the Ferrari on IG. So.
He makes mention of this chick several times on this project. Salute. You feel me? Like, I am all for it. Like, you know what I mean? Going through your thing. So if you found your happy place again, that we can get music like this, give us some bangers. Let me see you on some features, too, though. I want to see some feature work from Jeezy. I want to see him really putting himself back out there if he's going to drop a project like this.
Yeah.
Drop, come on some of the younger heads songs that's coming out. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make that shit pop. All right. Moving right along. Joyner Lucas, ADHD drop. Jersey, what's your initial feel on this?
He can rap, you know what I mean? But you know, like just I won't say he's not my cup. Well, you know, he he can rap, but he just doesn't. It's just not necessarily my lane. But he got talent. Very, 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 very smart with the marketing. A lead off with Will Smith and a co-sign from Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that's strategic, you know what I mean, necessarily strategic or planned on his behalf, because that might be genuinely him expressing himself. But it was smart. But like, the one thing I can say is he's ever since I've ever heard the name Joyner Lucas, like the one thing I can say is the boy can rap. Like, you know what I mean? You just can't, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna fuck with him when it comes to bars. Like, he got bars, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he just writes songs for certain people, you know what I mean? Excuse me. Kudos to him. I didn't mean to burp like that on camera, but kudos to him. He does his thing.
Yeah, yeah, he does. He does do his thing. There's a couple of features on this. Let me. All right, man. Let me say my discourse with Joyner Lucas. First of all, he's a very conceptual rapper. He has a lot of great ideas. I was very surprised to see Logic on this album. Him and Logic had a long-standing beef with each other with a Suicide song. Joyner Lucas blatantly said that, you know what I mean, Logic has stolen it from him, so I don't really understand the point of doing stuff like that. This is how I know, like, you know what I mean, he cornball somewhere in the mix there, because nobody would really do and try to line themselves back with somebody who has done this with them. It's a couple of tracks on here I'm really worried by too. He's kind of cheating. There's a song on here called 10 Bands where they blatantly stealing from Drake's ghostwriter. You feel me? Drake's song 10 Bands. He's trying to flip it around. I didn't really appreciate nothing like that, because he's far too a creative person to be having to do these type of tricks and measures. He have a song with Chris Brown, Finally. Again, Chris Brown is in there singing Finally, like fucking CeCe Peniston did back in the day. We don't need to do all of these little tricks and stuff like that to get yourself noticed. Like, because all these tricks ain't gonna get you no more notoriety. It's not gonna make your album be number one. It's not gonna do any of these things. You have one of these lanes. It is a solid body of work. I was really impressed by the production on this. Just like you said, he got the song Will. Now listen, here we go again. If you're going to pay homage to somebody, pay homage to it right. Hashtag salt in the game. I was like, you know, he's doing all these Will references and being Will Smith in the video. But, you know, you left out Will's first movie, 6 Degrees of Separation. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see, you know what I mean? What's up with that? What's really good with all of that? Why you ain't, you know what I mean? Take it all the way there. You feel me? Take it all the way there. If you're going to pay homage, pay it right. Don't leave nothing out. Yeah, niggas, y'all know how it go. Fabulous is singing on this album, too. I just want to put that out there. It's a track on here called Still Can't Love. And Fabulous is back to his singing style. The same thing that we had talked about. Him and Meek Mills had done on Summertime Shootout together. I'm not beat for this type of Fabulous action. You feel me? I want a real verse. Stop
Where's
singing.
Soul Tape Fabulous?
Dog, you stop singing. Stop singing, Fabulous. Stop doing that type of thing to me. The bars are always there, but in those bars, Joyner Lucas somewhere on this album also says that he wants to fuck Madonna right here in real time. And you see how you look? I almost cut the fucking album off, dog. I'm gonna just say that right then and there. You know what I mean? For Joyner Lucas fans, this is a stellar project. It's real solid. You know, even if you're first being introduced to him, you might not know him that well. This is a good body of work. Chris Tucker is also on this album for no reason, too.
And there it is. And there it is.
Get on here.
There it is. All in one.
Right. The album starts off with a skit, then goes into the intro, which one of my main people on the timeline felt fucking hilarious. Was like, what the fuck is going on here? But after that, you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna listen to too much off of this.
Chris Tucker's full circle.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know.
Terrible. So terrible.
This shit is horrible. Moving right along. Knowledge dropped 1988. Which was okay. I was like, this is once I heard what was going on, I'm like, this is right up Jersey's lane. Jersey, how you felt about 19?
I loved, shout out to Knowledge. You know, I fuck with Knowledge really heavy. I was like, I won't lie, I was thrown off that it came out on Stone's Throw. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know you was fucking with, you know what I mean? The good old folks out at Oxnard, you know what I mean? Peanut Butter Wolf and them boys. You know what I'm saying? But I loved it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a breath of fresh air, good, just, you know what I mean, production. We fuck with Knowledge for a long time from his Meek projects, you know what I'm saying? He's had a couple Meek projects. He redid the whole Anderson .Paak album, you know what I'm saying? Which was incredible. Jesus, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I'm a fan of Knowledge. Like we all know this. But this album, he kind of went in on this, and I really fuck with it. The 3 songs that I really fuck with the heavy is A Man's Love Is Life, Keep On, like that sample, like that is just so dope. What was it? It Can Be So Nice, like I was fucking with that real heavy. And Believe Me, I love Believe Me, like Believe Me. You know how, like, you already know he goes to YouTube. Well, he goes and pulls these videos where it's verses. I'm not going to see it, I mean, but he'll throw a beat behind it, you know what I'm saying? And like he puts clips out there. And there's actually a clip, I don't know if the clip is still running on Twitter, but he has a clip for Believe Me. It just makes the song so much extra. And it's just, yeah, and it is so short. It's like, it's short visual, like a very small visual. But yo, it's so dope, man. So shout out to Knowledge, man. Like he really did his thing with this, and it's like it's really dope. I really fuck with it.
Anderson .Paak on this album too. You feel me? That's one of the only features on there, right? Yeah. But yeah, you know, Knowledge, he can't do any wrong. Like I say, he really can't do any wrong. He does have this creative mind where he knows, like he knows what he's doing. He very selective in what he does, but he switches the things up where you're like, you're actually in awe of what he actually puts out there. So I'm good to see him on Stone Throw. That's a good look. You feel me? From him over there. I'm always on their website looking for merch, dog. I'm gonna tell you. I'm trying to see every merch that dropped from Stone Throw. Let's go. You know, home of, you know, Madlib, everybody, all these people. So salute to Knowledge on that. We're gonna keep it moving, keep it pushing, keep it pressing. Planet Asia dropped Arctic Plus Degrees with it's Dirty D's. I can't even remember. This was a nice little EP joint. You feel me? I'm real comfortable listening to Planet Asia, and we at LSCD always like to mention his longevity in this. You know, and like he's really moved along all these eras in hip hop, and he's keeping up, and it's crazy as hell. My favorite joint off of this particular project is Royal. Anything stand out for you off of this?
Not Royal though, but it's that. But it's just overall the thing that stands out for me with Planet Asia is this. He's on like a Styles P type run, like Styles P's vibe, like quietly, super quietly. You feel me? But he's been doing this since like the 2000s though. Like Planet Asia's got a lot of work out there. Please salute to that man. Let's give him his flowers while he's here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's that guy because it's like it's not watered down. He's gotten way like better, like, and he's just dope. Like just like Planet Asia, man. Salute to you, my guy, man. I fucking appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely moved
along. He put out like the last 6 months. Let's just say 6 to 9 months. He's probably put out close to maybe 6 to 7 albums. Like, you know what I mean?
It's been. It's been.
Yeah.
Yep,
you know,
it has
full
been.
Projects. You know what I mean?
I didn't expect to see something drop for him so soon or coming off of Trust the Chain. You feel me?
Just came out last month.
Exactly. So he's one of these rappers that's been around since, you know, old, like, you know, late 90s, early 2000s, just like you said. Yeah. But it's keeping up in the microwave era, dog. Like, everybody can't do that. Everybody can't put out 5 projects at that consistent level. So salute to him. All right. We got a new rap. I never really dealt with some before. Stove God Cooks, Reasonable Drought, Rock Marciano produced project.
Yeah.
What you got going on with what? How you feel about it, son?
All right, so it was like when he first came on, I was like fucking with it heavy. You know what I mean? It's a lot of Rock Marcy beats. Like when Rock's on the boards, like he makes that dope shit. Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think I'm starting to feel like it's making that, it's kind of making a transition now. There's a part of New York that doesn't want to sound like the South anymore. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now they're following Griselda and Rock. You know what I mean? The Rock Marcy sound, and it's starting to get a little oversaturated. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Griselda doing their thing. You know what I mean? And they got RJ Payne that's still gonna come. You got 38 Special. And the whole trust army, you know what I mean, and like it's starting to sound, it's going to be oversaturated. I just don't want it to be the thing with this, you know what I mean? Like this album is dope, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, this is just the one thing that just started ringing out in my ears because it's another new artist that sounds like somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
You know, this is why I beg to differ on this point, right?
Okay.
Because, and this is why I want to bring Boldy James back up into this.
Okay.
Where Boldy James' lyrics may be stronger than I'm calling God Cook. I'm calling Cook God or whatever. Where his lyrics might be a little bit more stronger than Stove God.
Yeah.
Stove God knows music. He uses cadences.
Right.
He uses
melodies.
inflections.
Yeah.
He's
all
making
of that,
it interesting. In the mix where you like, you don't know what he might pull for or draw from next. I was like, you know, once I heard the first track on there, I was like, Jersey might not like this just because he's taking a Drake thing and he's taking a Drake, you know,
kind of, but
he's taking a Drake thing and
he's not popish with it. Like he's more soulful with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it sounds more of us. It sounds more of me rather than like pop. You know
right. So I'm gonna be like, you know, this is one of the artists to watch. This is the first project he got on wax. Like I couldn't even go back and like try to pull or see where he came from, whatever. This probably, you know, one of his first project he's putting out there. He's been a lot of fucking trap bars in this too. I'm gonna be very clear on this. Even from the names of some of these songs on here, you could tell he's really involved. He lives where he talks.
He's involved.
You feel me? But he studies music. He has a lot of mainstream references in the rhymes and stuff like that. He said on one of the tracks, you know, I if I was Remy, I would have shot Shorty 2 for the G. Like all of those things like that, those real little elements let me know that he's out here, he's watching, he's focused. I expect to see some good things from him. The beats too, Rock Marcy, I have to say, you know, some of these samples was just crazy, amazing work, and you know, maybe some of the tracks he might have got swallowed up by the beats, you know, like Lava Lamp. That was really, really strong to me. Lava Lamp was too strong to me, so I was just like, okay, but it got really, really interesting. So Gloria Clemente, that's a good one. John Starks, Cocaine Cologne,
John Starks.
Balenciaga stamp. Now that's a real thing. I'm gonna just put that out there too. So he ain't just making shit up. That's a real thing. So everything was everything. You feel me? Everything was good in it, and it was all right. So it's all good.
I like it's going to get some burn. It's going to get some burn because of the fact it's off Rock Marcy, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. I want to see something else. Like, I'll listen to it again and give it a couple more spins. This could be, man, I swear, man, it's fucking Rona, man. Like, you can't do card tests or nothing, like, to really get, like, to feel something. You feel me? Like, I'm listening to everything in the house. Like, I'm getting bored of, like, listening to shit in the house. I'm feeling like this, like, it's on some county shit, like, or some state prison shit. Like,
you watching the state movie today? You gotta watch the state movie. I'm dying. You got your shower shoes on? It's nuts. So,
nigga, bruh, you killing me right now, yo.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, God damn.
Get into. All right. Let's get into the main attraction real quick. We can wrap this up. Let's get into LULU. Conway's latest project, LULU, dropped. What's going on with LULU?
I don't know. This was. I don't know if it was. I don't know. It's because Alchemist be working with a lot of people, and he got. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is like if it's just throwaway beats or whatever. I don't know. It didn't sound like Conway. Like he had like 14 keys. Like 14 keys was dope. He was airing that. Like that was tough. That was it. That was it for me. 20%. And the first song was like more or less an intro. So, you know what I mean? 25%, you know what I mean? But no, like no, not this. This is not
what you're supposed to do right now.
This is not the Conway I know. Like this is not the Conway
what you're
I
supposed
know.
to do right now, dog. You feel me? You got a lot of attention, a lot of spotlight on you. Yeah. You're not supposed to drop something so I'm gonna say mediocre or just regular for him. You know what I mean? People out here trying to compare this to Look What I've Become. Y'all are nuts. Look What I've Become is crazy. This is not a continuation of Look What I've Become. It's two total different sounds. Everything. The intro on LULU lets you know that this is something else. Here we go with this 80s type of wave all over again. This 80s type of vibe all over again. You feel me? It is what it is. So
yeah, don't compare this to nothing. This is a layup drill. This is shoot around. This is practice.
Right. You can't do this right now. You have it's too much attention on you. Got to put out bomb after bomb after bomb on them if you're gonna still maintain that style that y'all into for the microwave ever, that you're gonna drop these little short projects to keep you interested till a longer project comes in. I did like Poor Mega on this, I ain't gonna lie. You know, people are crazy because people like around the song Calvin, it started to pick up, dog. It's only 7 songs on this, so if it starts picking up at the 5th fucking song, it's a problem here. Yeah. They're not even conscious of what they're saying out there. Yeah. The song
I thought it was like Sideways. 5 songs, my bad. Yeah, it was 7 songs. Yeah, that's still crazy.
The song Shoot Sideways with Schoolboy Q, it was different. I was waiting for Schoolboy Q verse. Now here you have a mainstream rapper that could give you that push, but you're not gonna put a verse from him on there. You're just gonna use him as a hook. I wasn't feeling this. It was like no thought process involved. I don't know if Westside Gunn stepped away from looking at, like, overseeing this or what's going on, because this definitely doesn't fit the formula, the mold, or what they needed right now. And, like, you know, the project was so short. I listened to it a couple times. I didn't want to be very harsh on it. You know what I mean? Because the reason why we're actually getting this episode late is because we were waiting for this project. We thought it would come out Friday, and it came out on Monday. And, like, for that to happen, that's just nuts to me. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. It's just really odd. This is really odd, and I don't really like it. So it's nuts.
I don't like. This is gonna make me look back at things, because now I'm starting to think about certain things that I've been paying attention to. Everybody's been on IG. Benny played some shit with Boy Wonder that was incredibly insane. Right. And it's I heard that. So it's like, are y'all okay? Y'all just putting this just to keep your names up on the boards, keep your name fresh. That's cool. I can respect that, but you gotta put something out better than this. Like a little bit, like give me a little something, to hold me over. You know what I'm saying?
We have never had no misses from them, so something just remotely like a miss, it's not happening. It's just not happening. Anything remotely like a miss, it's just crazy. Like, anything remotely like a miss is not happening. Like, we cannot have it happen. So you gotta do. I was really disappointed by this. I thought it was gonna be something a little different. The intro really got me excited into it. You know, 14 keys, all of that. And it's like comes from Conway, everything is there, but like even the bars ain't even all that impressive to me here. He's talking a lot on this, but you know what I mean?
Freestyle, man.
You know, when Conway spit and he say something, you actually retain it and can replay it back. You feel me? Like, that's not happening here. So it's crazy.
Yeah, especially after that freestyle, you expect something a little bit more, you know what I mean? A little bit more, you know, better. But, you know, it is what it is. The summer's coming. What it is. The summer's coming. Everybody been stuck in the house, so I expect to hear nothing but a whole bunch of dope ass shit. Because niggas can't go nowhere, you know what I mean? That Rona got niggas locked in, so hope y'all got focused and been fucking with that studio, you know what I mean, doing the right thing.
Get up in there.
What else is on the agenda?
That's it. That's all. That wraps the whole thing all the way up. You feel me?
Damn.
Everything is, that wraps it up. That's everything. So, you know what I mean?
I do want to give a couple shout outs, like, because I always keep up with them. I just keep up with them and everything. You know what I mean? Mutant Academy, they always dropping things. Kahuna has something that dropped with all Anakin production, which is, you know what I mean, a little bit different. So check that out on Bandcamp. and also streaming. Graymatter dropped something. He dropped all his instrumentals, a lot of instrumentals that he did for Conway, for OG Kahuna, for Anakin over the years. You know what I mean? Just a lot of stuff. I hope he put it on wax eventually, but you know, right now it's just streaming, so make sure you jump out on them. Yeah, just keep up with the music, you know what I'm saying? We trying this Rona status locked in. Rona got a stupid locked in. I don't think it's nothing else that we need to, you know. Any albums coming out, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, everything's been so crazy because of this. A lot of
yeah, we don't know what's coming out.
Yeah, a lot of albums are being pushed back and stuff like that. A lot of artists are trying to hold their work so that they could properly promo in the street and have touring back and stuff like that. So a lot of things is being pushed all the way back. So we just gotta, as it comes, we just gotta be on top of it and make sure that we know what's good with it. As always, you feel me? But I'm about to get the out of here. Salute you guys. We be catching you guys around. Fuck with us. Don't forget to challenge. Don't forget to link us. Don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to tag us, because we always here.
And get in the comments. Let us know how y'all felt about this week's releases. But other than that, you know who we are. You know where to find us. We'll holla at y'all.
Peace.
Salute.